What is up, you guys? How are you doing? I just wanted to mention real quick that I got a professional mic off of Amazon and it will be here real soon. So forget that currently bad audio that you've been hearing. I'm gonna sound a hell lot better. That is all I wanted to update you guys on. So without further ado, let's get right into the topic. Holy 2020 has been a horrible year. Personally, I've had a crappy time within this year, but more importantly, millions after millions of people have been getting the coronavirus. And I remember about 6 months ago when it began to start really heating up and many lives have been taken by the coronavirus. I was just laying in bed looking at the stats online of coronavirus worldwide. I was FaceTiming my friend, and at that moment I was bawling my eyes out. I was afraid for the many families that were being affected by this and the people who were dying because of the coronavirus. It truly has been a dreadful year. But don't forget about the lives that were taken because of racial injustice. You know, the actions of a small group of police officers that create a reaction by the entire world. Not only the US, but many other countries were banding together to represent the three important words, Black Lives Matter. I myself, being a Black Lives Matter advocate, have done my part by wearing a shirt very frequently that says the words Black Lives Matter in the front and No Peace, No Justice in the back of the shirt. I've gotten many thumbs up, I've gotten many thumbs down, I've gotten plenty of middle fingers, and I've had a few people take pictures of me. It was nice and all, but in the end, it's not about me. It's about the lives that are being abused, harassed, and killed by some police officers and civilians. It is truly just a messed up world. But it takes time. As the Bible says in 1 Peter 4:8, above all else, love one another, because love will cover multitudes of sin. That will forever be my favorite verse, and it clearly needs to be done today. You don't even need to be religious to agree. Sin is simply just the horrid behaviors we do to each other. Honestly, I'm just waiting to see what 2021 is going to be like, because it sure as hell is not going to start off bright and shiny as if 2020 didn't impact us. No, it's going to take time. As far as I've last heard, COVID-19 cures may be supplied in the near future. When I'm talking near future, I mean 6-7 months, somewhere in June. Maybe it'll take another year. Who knows? Or possibly the human existence gets and wipes out. We really don't know. We can truly just hope for the best, as well as do everything we can to prevent the case from spreading by washing your hands, covering your mouth when you cough, and wearing a mask. I will never understand why people refuse to wear a mask, but hey, if you want to take the risk, by all means, go right ahead. But don't drag others who don't want to be a part of the situation. Last I checked, 66.2 million lives are being affected by the coronavirus. To be fair, there are only 1.5 who have lost battling the virus. But as much as it is small, I truly hope the best for the families and friends that have lost their loved ones by the horrid and dreadful virus. Prayers to every single one of you. As to the mask haters, I don't know about you, but I don't want COVID. I don't want to even take the risk of surviving or dying. So please, do every single person a favor. Either stay away from us, or let go of your pride and just wear a mask. Yes, it may look silly, but it damn well beats lying 6 feet under. This year, to be honest, has had its upsides though, and more of the morality to understand and the lessons to learn. Appreciate what you have, because it could be gone in an instant. I'm sure we've all had our near-death experiences. I personally have had 3 that I remember of. One was being hit by a car and I ended up in a coma for a month. The second was being hit by another car, but luckily my foot got ran over and that was it, and it was no major accident. And the third one was me discovering that I have
diabetes.
Thank you, Wilford. Diabetes.
And if I did not go to the hospital 3 or 4 hours later from the moment that I went, I would have been dead. I have dodged a load of bullets and I'm still alive today. I don't know what your near-death experiences were like, but I'm truly glad that you are still here on this earth with us. And if you are religious, with God. It has truly been one hell of a year, and I, as well as many of you, can cross our fingers that 2021 will be a better year to come. As for ourselves and our own personal lives, you can judge whether it's been a good or bad year for you, but I can 100% say that this year has been the worst year for me. I believe it was August 14th that I was rushed to the hospital, and 2 days after is when I was officially told that I've been diagnosed with diabetes, and it is not fun. What probably hits me the hardest about this situation though is that I cannot just casually eat food anymore. I would have to plan what I'm eating by going on my phone, checking the grams of carbs a unit of food or drinks have, take the amount of insulin equivalent to that amount of carbs, and to do that I would have to inject it with a needle in my stomach. I know I sound whiny and bitchy, but now I really can't just enjoy food. I have to plan ahead, and really, it kinda takes the fun out of eating and enjoying meals with friends and family. That's my perspective. I can definitely say that it's not even close to the greatest issue that others may have, but it's really just a hindrance to me. If you had a great year in 2020, I'm sorry that all of these events happened in your best year, but hey, congratulations. As to everyone else though, cross your fingers for a better 2021. That right there is where I'd like to end this. Thank you guys so much for taking your time out of your day to watch this video, and if you'd like to see more, go ahead and check out my channel. I really do hope you Homo sapiens have the best rest of your year.